What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back here for game number 2 of a Tuesday night as we have the Battle of London rivalry going down. The only city that has 2 teams in it in the RFL, and it's always a great showdown between these two. But even more now that Geno Gannon has joined the helm. And that first meeting that they had, I mean, it was definitely in favor in the end scoreboard-wise for the Bulldogs and the reigning champions. But that game was close for a majority of the way as they were able to put up 17 unanswered points in the second half. Can Geno Gannon and the Black Knights keep up with the Bulldogs this time, all 4 quarters? We will see. They do have the better record though. So with that being said, no more time to waste. We're going to get straight into it. Let me know in the chat you guys got right now. Bulldogs or Black Knights in the Battle of London. Ball on the tee. And here we go. Kick is off in London. Black Knights will take this one from the 8. And taken down at the 28, as coming out onto the field, currently the front runner for the league MVP, it's Geno Gannon. Geno Gannon, 27 touchdown passes to 7 interceptions, 3,558 yards passing, not to mention that he has had rushing touchdowns in yards and leads the RFL at the quarterback position in rushing yards. Counter run play here, and wow, what a weave through, and all of that just to get a flag. Man, that was a great run, great vision and everything, and a flag comes out on the receiver, Amari Harris. Oh man, come on, Mari. That's going to be a 1st and 15 instead of a 1st and 10 down the field. Play action, good block there, and Geno Gannon strikes down the field, and the double coverage trying to go to a speed demon in Frederick Irving. He's got 2 of them out there. You know, Amari Harris, even though he got the penalty too, he is a burner. He's at the bottom of the screen. Irving at the top. They will run it. And how about the running right now from the Langford crowd? That's a 9-yard rush. And they'll make it a more manageable 3rd down here for Geno Gannon. He's in the backfield all by himself in an empty set. 3rd and 7. Gannon trying to get out of there, and down he's going to go for a sack. Bottled in all directions. Didn't have a chance, as Willis Savage is going to get to him. You see Geno Gannon trying to decide, should I step up in the pocket? No, I can't do that. You got big number 73, the biggest Bulldog of them all, Jermaine Taylor. And then on the left side, you got 2-time Defensive Lineman of the Year and Drew Brewer. And then, of course, Willis Savage, who's been coming into his own, a great defensive end. Going to take him down. This D-line, this defense for the Bulldogs, the real deal, as they'll take this one and get it to the 43-yard line as Jaheim Devontae, and marching out onto the field for the first time to lead this offense is Timmy Merritt. He has definitely had his fair share of ups and downs. 12 interceptions on the season with 22 touchdowns. And over 3,300 passing yards. Looking to lead his team to their 8th win of the season. So come out here. Weak eye formation or motion. Counter run play, and here goes the 2nd leading rusher in the RFL with a mean stiff arm. Matt Wheaton knocked out of bounds after a 15-yard rush at the 42-yard line. Man, Matt Wheaton is just an all-around, do-it-all back and run through you, as you saw there. Stiff arming, can juke you. Just an absolute beast. And a quick RPO pass out there to Jake Winkleman. He's going to get 4 yards on the play. It's now 2nd and 6. Inside the 40 here at the 39. Shotgun as they'll motion Streeter back and forth into the bunch look, and a quick throw over the middle. It's going to be caught inches short of the 1st down. It's back to Winkleman. And what do you do here? Do you go back to 34? I would. power him up the middle. And that they will do. What a cutback. And look at the nimbleness, the explosion of Matt Wheaton. That's what makes him one of the most feared backs in the RFL. Like I said, right now, second in rushing yards to none other than Kingston Kinney. Was leading the league for a while. Got 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And a quick dump off, only going to get him 2 yards. Reggie Streeter last week saw the end zone once on 9 receptions for 64 yards. As they were able to climb out and get the victory on a Monday night against the Voyagers, 30-23. Play action off the counter. He's going to bomb one to the end zone, and just too far out of the back of the end zone there is 3rd and 8. So he tried to get the right touch in there to get it over the top to his tight end, just couldn't. Quick throw, nice adjustment. Can he get up the field for first? Oh, he falls a yard short. What will the Bulldogs opt to do? They're going for it. It's not a battle of London rivalry if you're not making plays like this. Quick throw, catch is made, and the drive continues. Winkleman down at the 11. Nice quick play there. Could have took the flat route as well. Heavy tight end set here. So motion Streeter to the left. Play action. And it definitely fakes out the defense, and it results in a touchdown to Stanley Whitehead. Bulldogs on the board first. Well, in this rivalry game, it's never a home or road game. Well, it's never a road, never a sole home or road game. Since they're both in London, stadium is going to be always packed in that blue and black. And it's the Bulldogs. We're going to come out here and score first on a great drive, risking it on a 4th down, paid off. And here goes the extra point for the 7-point lead. And it is good. 7-0 Bulldogs. 9 plays, 58 yards in over 4.5 minutes. And how about the ARC East, man? This is probably the most competitive division in all of RFL football right now. I mean, these guys are like literally beating each other. And look at this, the MVP candidate leading right now, Geno Gannon. Behind him, Devin Wade and Justin Jones. Top 3. Down by a touchdown. How will he respond as they try to run it to the left side, and Drew Brewer is there to shut it down. No gain on the play. Nate will toss it out. And look like some great blocks for a moment, but there goes Drew Brewer breaking through, and Ayush Patel is injured on the play. This is a huge loss for the Black Knights. He is a big-time playmaker at the receiver position, and they hope that this isn't going to be something that lingers throughout this game or even longer, as he's getting seen at the stretcher there for his arm. 3rd and 11. Geno Gannon will fire, and good ball. 1st down to Amari Harris. What a strike, and a little bit of a question mark of did he get both feet down in bounds? We'll see if we can get a better angle, and look at this, and boom. Yeah, he was able to toe tap fired. And here goes a challenge from London. So let's go ahead and get in some more extra views on if Amari Harris was able to finesse on the sideline there. Oh, I think he might have been out. There's a catch that is 1 foot down. You can't really see here, but yeah, that 2nd foot looked like it was in the white. I think this challenge will be successful for London, and it is. So that will be a turn, well, a forced punt. Geno Gannon's like, oh man, thought he had it. As they bomb this one off, and a lot of space to work here for the former Miami Hurricane. Jaheim Devontae is blown up down at the 36. And again, talked about how Matt Wheaton was 2nd in rushing yards in the RFL. You see also 2nd in touchdowns with 10 to Kingston Kinney's 12. Play action. Pressure in his face. There's a flag. First down. What will this be for a late hit? And it is roughing the passer. Was a tad bit late there by the rookie out of Alabama, Quincy Jenkins, who's also been leading back and forth for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Big mistake puts him all the way at the 38-yard line on the first play, and stiff arm still running in his forced fumble, and somehow Matt Wheaton able to recover it back with a great play by the defense of the Black Knights there. Was that Quincy Jenkins who forced that? Didn't get to see who exactly, but man, Wheaton highly alert. Quick throw over the middle. Catch still made by Winkleman, who's been hauling in some nice passes. 3rd and 12. They got him out of field goal range, so if they can stop him, this is a win for the Black Knights, and the defense will have him in the backfield for a loss. There goes a former Michigan man. Foster has got him. Gerard Foster making a good play there, and this punt angling towards the right sidelines and out of bounds at the 21. And Geno Gannon, second in the RFL in touchdown passes with 27, only behind Chumlee of the Armadillos, who currently leads the #1 passing offense in the RFL. We're talking about offense in the RFL in general too. Geno Gannon has the Black Knights sitting at #2 as that pass is off the mark though. Top 5 at 5th in passing and 4th in rushing. That's mainly thanks to Geno Gannon. Haven't been too successful with Cloud average-wise. There goes a nice throw on the out route, trying to get the first down. And he falls just shy as Tyler Craig is knocked out at the 30. Black Knights trying to get a first down here. They'll run for it and just able to get it. As for a sec there, it looked as if Cloud missed the lane, but still able to get by. Bulldogs defense, a tough bunch. It's hard to pass, hard to run, it's hard to do everything. Reigning Reload Bowl champs, and then look at this. Drew Brewer making his presence felt immediately in this one. He's had multiple TFLs on the running backs already, which is just Cloud, and gets in for a sack on Geno Gannon. He's almost in on every play off the edge to that left side. Gannon could not outrun him. These guys both playing in the first ever college series. Geno Gannon for LSU. And of course, Drew Brewer for Ohio State. Both went on to play in the playoffs. And both teams were eliminated in the first round. So Florida, which was led by Marquise Washington, and Clemson, who I spoke on in the last game, winning the national championship. There's a throw over the middle, and right now, Geno Gannon might be a bit flustered. He's not delivering these passes, at least these recent ones, on target. Sometimes when you have those narrow lanes to throw through, it's hard. As he will scramble and tries to get the first down with his legs, but still well short. 6 yards short to be exact. And they'll have to punt it. It's Bulldogs defense playing extremely tough. Take this one from the 16, Jaheim Devontae, down at the 26. And there goes another look at the leaders coming in this game and rushing yards. Matt Wheaton, 1,096. He's definitely at 1,100 now. I don't think that was including what he's got so far in this game. Play action, and there goes a sack. Big time play. That is Dorian Grant, another former Alabama Crimson Tide linebacker. Two stud Bama backers on this Black Knights defense, and And this Black Knights team is scary, man. Their oldest linebacker is 25, and that's their best linebacker in Roland Carter, who's an 86 overall. A lot of young guys on this team. They're just going to do nothing but get better, and they got their franchise quarterback. Well, this is a team we didn't expect to be this good at all this season. That's another great play there. Sherrod Foster wrapping them up. And they're already playing ahead of their time in terms of greatness. So this is definitely going to be a unit to look out for in the future. Three-man rush, and here goes Timmy Merritt trying to pull off this Geno Cannon impression. Gets 6 yards as he'll be brought down by Roland Carter. Former UCF Knight played in the first ever college series, and that's it for the first quarter of play. It's 7-0, Bulldogs with the lead. Black Knights, though, will be receiving the football at the start of the second quarter, thanks to a forced punt. So they will get this one off. And a nice punt with some good hang time. No return opted there by Noah Walker. As Geno Cannon back out onto the field. He has yet to penetrate this Bulldogs defense as much as he'd like to. A couple in-air throws. Just trying to find the big play as he fires towards the sidelines. Good defense, but even better catch. Shane Masters is all over the target there. I believe that was Mike Strongley, the tight end, hauling in his first catch of the game for a gain of 3. And a quick throw on the out route. First down blown up. What a hit. What a first down for Strongley once again. Big time shot. Now these cornerbacks on the outside can hit now. Geno Cannon feeling some pressure. Throws while on the move. And it's a dime. First down, Black Knights. This is exactly why he is leading as the league MVP. It's the plays like this he's been able to make all season. Back to his rookie season self. My goodness, what a play. Not many quarterbacks in the league making plays like that, I'll tell you that. And there's a flag. Is it on offense or defense, though? Pretty close. It's on the defense. Got him for encroachment. An overzealous Willis Savage. Gonna cost him 5 yards. I said last time these guys met, it was 17-17 at the end of the first half, and it got ugly in the second half for the Black Knights. Trying to keep up with them. A great ball. Good catch. Amari Harris will move the chains. Ball was a little bit low and behind him, but looks like he tried to throw that ball for him to catch it and get up the field quickly by the defender. Good tackle. Draw play. Cloud's been running very good here so far tonight. 18 yards on 5 carries. Not a 4-yard per carry average, but he's looked very explosive. Picked his lanes well. Gannon trying to get out of there. Sacked again by Drew Brewer. Former College Series All-Star East teammates getting well acquainted. As Drew Brewer, again, just locking that left side of the field down. 3rd and 10. They're in field goal range. Don't want to lose any more yards. I'm going to make this a makeable field goal if they don't convert. Geno Cannon says he's going to pick it up with his legs. Look at the explosion. First down, Black Knights. He just made a business decision. Didn't want to risk anything. Nothing open. Take off. That's what you got to do against this defense. Geno Cannon getting blitz again. Throws and tried to make a play like he did before in the same drive. And it was there, but, you know, even though you can make those crossbody throws, that's a throw that is difficult to make. You can't make them consistently. Does not work for him there. Could have been a big play. Here's a throw that is caught by Strongley at the 12. 3rd and 5. And another flag. Is it against the defense or offense? The defense again. This time it's the defensive tackle, Jack Brodine. I think that's enough for a first down. If not, it's inches. Yeah, it's inches. Wow. So not enough. Quick throw, wide open, end zone, and guess who's back? It's Ayush Patel, and we're an extra point away from a tie game. Touchdown, Black Knights. And what a drive by Geno Gannon. You see a quick throw, stick route, turns up the field, touchdown. Like I said, this division is the most competitive division in the RFL right now. You got the Black Knights at 8-4, Bulls 8-4. That's a nice 10-play, 62-yard drive there, taking over 5 minutes. And then you got the Celtic Tigers and the Bulldogs at 7-5. And these guys are just, man, going to war. And almost just about every team is eligible that could be in the playoffs. It could be 3 teams that make it out of this division for the playoff this season. And that's after they're done beating up each other. Empty set. Quick throw, wide open. Here goes Streeter, taken down by Foster. It's a nice first down play of 6 yards for the Bulldogs. Battle of London rivalry living up to all of its hype. As Merritt fires over the middle. Good ball to Anthony Connell to the 40. First down. They're letting Merritt just zip it out there. Another empty set for him. Fires, got a man. It's Connell again. And a first down into Black Knight territory at the 45. They like working Connell out of the slot here. Nice little drag route. Had a dig following that from behind with their tight end Reggie Streeter. So he had options, but a lot of space to work with his underneath guy. Took that instead. I formation. This is where you worry about the run with Wheaton. And they will hand it off to Wheaton, but a great job by Quincy Jenkins. Second and 9, fires, and good catch by Stanley Whitehead, who has a touchdown already in this one. Picks up 3 yards. Good defense, though, still, with the immediate tackle. A bunch look to the right side here for Merritt. As he will now motion, go right back and then look. And Merritt fires over the middle. He's got himself an open Jake Winkleman. And that will put Merritt north of 100 yards passing. Nice little play there. Spots up against the zone. Merritt immediately finds it. Moves the chains. I formation. They'll go with play action. Shot to the end zone. It's broken up incomplete. Good defense there by Alex Kinder. Maybe if they had more space over the top with grass. Did have that secondary beat, but use the out of bounds area as their friend. They'll dump this one off into the flats. And Whitehead is going to lose a yard on that play. Sherrod Foster everywhere making tackles. Third and 11. Bulldogs looking to try to keep the drive alive. Tries to go outside. Nearly sacked by Carter. And it is 4th down. They'll have to settle for 3. Black Knights defense has even been playing better than expected this season, but they did that last year, so not too shocking. Still shocking that it's back-to-back. His field goal attempt for the lead is good, as Michael Floto knocks it through. This defense is actually ranked 20th in the RFL, so more at the bottom half of the league, but allowing 22 points per game, which ain't all too bad. Crazy enough, this season, the Black Knights defense has been better than the Bulldogs defense. And you can see here, Geno Cannon leading the RFL in rushing with over 500 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns to go along with the 28 he's got. So he's got a total of 34 touchdowns right now. And he will fire. What a one-hand catch by Patel. And this guy's been amazing. He's got a great receiving core, man. As young as Geno Cannon is, and these receivers, they're going to have a great time of development and making big plays throughout the years. Play action. Gannon fires. Got himself a wide open man. It's Mike Strongly. We'll get to the 46. First down, London. Number 1 offense in points per game and number 2 offense in general in the RFL. Nice bubble screen out there to Amari Harris, former TCU Horned Frog. Pick up 5 yards. And this is what you got to do if you're Geno Cannon, man. Take what the defense is giving you. If they force you to use the legs, use them. Do what you got to do to win. He did a great job of that last time he played them. Again, in that first half, it was the second half where he fell apart. Not looking to have that same mistake this go around. He's got his team down by 3. Sets up a screen. Great blocks out there, and Langford Clouds got the first. Empty set, Gannon. Taken off, and another sack for Drew Brewer. He's got 3. 4-yard loss and a timeout called. Almost looked like it was going to be nothing but green grass for Geno Cannon there, but could not escape. Throws on the move, checked it down, wide open, big first down, and they are at least going to have an opportunity to tie this game up in the half like they did in the first meeting back in week 2. Geno Cannon, you see him extending some time, feeling that pressure on his left side, running back wide open on the check down, with a ton of grass to work with. So why not give it to him? We know how shifty Cloud can be. Definitely has been a great game so far here, Joshua. Gannon cannot escape. Sacked again. Man, they are putting it on him. Receivers just not creating the separation. And they did a great job of staying in their rushing lanes, because that is important. When you get off where you're supposed to be, rushing up the field, that's what opens up those creases for the quarterbacks like Geno Cannon, those dual threats to be able to kill you. You saw him evenly rushing up the field, and he had nowhere to go. Nice catch there by Strongly. Third and 7. Gannon throws. What a catch by Strongly again. First down, and they'll burn their final timeout. 18 seconds. This is where the Black Knights has got to be careful. They don't want to play that is not going to be a touchdown or keep the clock running. Now they're out of TOs. Cannot afford to take a sack either. They've already had many of those. And good job by Geno Cannon getting rid of it there in the area of Frederick Irving. Had he been able to just get it out there to Frederick Irving, that could have been some good yards, but probably would have been tackled in bounds. So actually a wise decision by Geno Cannon not to throw that ball. He'll go back with an audible in the gun. Hits the out route. Stops the clock. 10 seconds. 3rd and 5. And they will try to take one more shot to the end zone. Gannon looking, throws, catches made, 4th inches, 6 seconds. I think they take the 3 here. And that they will, to tie it up at halftime. And it's money. 10-all. This game looking very reminiscent of the week 2 meeting between these two in their first showing. With 17 all, now it's 10-10 in this first half. Will history repeat itself? Or will it change as the knee is taken in the end zone? It looks like they're going to try to take a Hail Mary shot. Like, why not? It's a rivalry game. Throw everything out there. And there it goes. Bombs it into double coverage. Hits the turf, and that is it for the first half of play. And it's been a great one between these two London rivals. Bulldogs, Black Knights, 10-10. So tomorrow, what do we have? We have the Thunderbirds and the Desperados and the Bisons and Aviators going at it at 4 p.m. Eastern. Followed by, at 6, the Marshals and the Condors and the Gunners and the Dreadnoughts. And at 8 p.m. Eastern to close us out, Celtic Tigers taking on the Barons. Those are the premier games that will be taking place at those times. Also, once again, for anyone who is new, first time watching the RFL, looking to get in the league as a player, you can, but you can't just go straight into the league. You got to go through college first. Can you be the next college star and get drafted to be the next RFL star and be a part of College Series 8 this season? We will find out. This second half about to get underway, though. Interesting and very good first half between these two teams. Bulldogs getting the ball. And here we go. Second half underway. The final 28 minutes as this will be taken from the 8-yard line. Trying to sauce him up on that return. Former Alabama wide receiver Clyde Mabry. And Timmy Merritt out onto the field. 16 of 20 in the first half. Had a passing touchdown and 100 yards through the air against this Black Knights defense. He's had some pretty good plays. Merritt fires. He's got Connell for the first down. There's going to be an injury too. This Bussing offensive lineman is slow to get back, and he is favoring that shoulder of his. Connor Bussing, the lower rated starter. Here goes a run, and oh my goodness, hit sending Matt Wheaton backwards. You usually don't see that, but he was blasted by a few Black Knights there. He said, give me the ball again. Different results. Good open field one-on-one tackle at least made there, but a big first down run up the gut. Tackle made there by Samuel Stubbs, former Baylor Bear. Empty set for Merritt. He's been having a great game so far. And a good ball. Lays it out there where only his receiver can get it. 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Merritt feels the need to throw it away. He's thinking about scrambling for a second. Didn't see any open options. Made the smart choice. And an audible being called here by Merritt. Needs 7 yards. Got the connection. Great adjustment. And Connell has got the first. And there will be an injury to the defense of the Black Knights. They're going to lose a defensive lineman on the DN position in Rainey Franklin. And here goes a run. Solid run, 5 yards for Wheaton. And Bulldogs slowly eating away at this Black Knights defense. Merritt trying to squeeze that one in. Good coverage. As Roland Carter was all over Reggie Streeter there. No separation. They'll come out in the eye in the 3rd and 5 with a motion. Throws. Great ball. End zone. Touchdown to Reggie Streeter. What a play. Great ball. Caught him right in stride. Got it right over the defense. Knew exactly where he was going. Wow. He threw it right off the ear hole of Roland Carter, who had to turn around. I mean, that's knowing the situation. Touchdown pass number 24 for Timmy Merritt. As the extra point is up and good. 7-point ball game. Bulldogs lead it 17-10. 9 plays, 74 yards on that drive. And Bulldogs really need this win. Take this one from about the 3. This is Noah Walker, former Clemson Tiger, who will get to the 26, and Geno Gannon marching out onto the field. The first half for him was great, man. He did get sacked up a lot, though, as we'll see here from the highlights. 3 specifically coming from the Bear himself, Drew Brewer. First and 10, 26-yard line. Blitz picked up well. One-hand catch by Strongly. 30-year-old vet still got it. It's a 6-yard gain. Nate will run it up the gut. Tackle just a yard short. I think they can kind of ease off a little bit of the load of Geno Gannon with Cloud. He just looks like he's kind of locked in today, as they will give him a carry here, and Cloud does get the first down. Good tackle, but not in time to stop him from moving the chains. And Shane Masters was there to bring him down. Geno Gannon, what a ball! Zips it in to Amari Harris for the first down to the 42. As soon as he caught that ball off the snap, that thing was lasered. Took one step back and fired it in there. Geno Gannon, man, this guy just able to do it all at the quarterback position. High formation, here goes a run. Nice cutback. Saw everything getting washed out to the right side. Cut straight down the middle of the field. That was Noah Walker in on that play. He's a great future back when Langford Cloud decides to hang up the cleats. Fires over the middle. Nice catch. A little bit dangerous. But he saw the linebacker veering out in the zone coverage. It's 3rd and 1. Geno Gannon dropping back, looking to pass. Checks it down. It's dropped by Cloud. Wow. As soon as he turned around, I mean, that football was right on him, but gotta make that play. And the Black Knights are like, nope, we're going for it again. Doing everything in this rivalry game. They will not run. This is incomplete. No catch attempt. I don't know if Amari Harris didn't see the ball coming or if the other guy thought it was for him, but turnover on downs as Timmy Merritt back out onto the field. He's looked great in this game. Like I said, he's had his moments for sure. But in this game in particular, he is on. 2 touchdown passes, no interceptions. Team leading by 7, looking to lead by more. Motion to the left side. Handoff, and here goes Wheaton. Nearly enough for first down, and Wheaton is just cold dude, man. I think they need to mix him in some more. I think that's really what's going to put the Black Knights away. You get 34 more touches. They go play action off the run, which isn't bad. Great read, and a first down to Eddie Champ, the tight end, who's open over the middle. I'm not sure if he ran a post route or what, but it was wide open, and Timmy Merritt just gotten it up. And how did he get out of this? Wheaton gets 4 yards. He's got 51 on 9 carries. Not even double-digit in carry attempts yet in this game. In half a century. Play action. Shot to the end zone. Broken up. They've been trying to get him with that. And Alex Kinder has been doing some film study as he's broken up that play both times. Old veteran since season 1 comes in. Quick slant route. Big hit. But it's not going to matter. As Matt Wheaton shows you, he can do it all. Gets blasted by Roland Carter and still makes the catch. Blitz picked up well. Check down to Wheaton, who was knocked out of bounds after a 2-yard gain. Quincy Jenkins there. Only one receiver out wide, and Stanley Whitehead, and they will motion Streeter. Play action, and he's going to be sacked by Dorian Grant. Second time the Black Knights have been able to get to Merritt, and that's going to force a long 3rd down. Just had the right blitz call here, overloaded there on that left side. And he just came in free for a shot at 13. Long 3rd and 16 for the Bulldogs. They're setting up a screen, does not let it develop fully at all there. Not sure if it would have worked out regardless, but we'll have to settle for the field goal. This will make it a 2-possession game. Biggest lead of the night as Michael Flota knocks it through. 10-point ball game, 20-10. This is exactly what happened last time they met. Shut out the second half for the Black Knights. They have yet to score. So get this one to the 30. Gino Gannon's just been playing his best possible game against this defense. Making plays whenever he can. They still have been able to keep him limited. Getting him for multiple sacks. And they will run it here. Nice spin off and still going. Jermaine Taylor, even after getting spun off, still secures the tackle with an 8-yard rush for Langford Cloud. And again, I think that's what the Black Knights need to do in this game. Get Cloud more involved. He is obviously feeling it. And there they are using that play action off him. And there they go. 1st down. That's how you get him worked in. Back to Cloud. Only a yard. Good job by Black Knights, the Bulldogs defense there. And right back to him. Cloud. 3 yards. 3.4 yard per carry average right now. Third and 6. Can Gino Gannon convert? Tries to zip it in there again, and it's almost intercepted by Duke Pascal. Pascal had a lot of interceptions last season. I mean, it was interception season in season 8 on that Madden. And a little bit muffled punt, but does manage to get it off. Out of bounds at the 16. And if the Bulldogs can score a touchdown on this drive, that would be huge for them. 3-possession lead over the Black Knights. That'd make it extremely difficult. Here goes Wheaton. Wow, explodes through to the 33-yard line. 1st down run. And that is it for the 3rd quarter. The final 14 minutes is upon us. 10-point game. The Bulldogs lead the Battle of London rivalry over the Black Knights 20-10. Get those fours in the chat. It's been a great game, but again, just like last time, the Bulldogs just separating in that second half. And there's Wheaton trying to cut back. Good job by the defense this time. They'll hold him to 1. Inside run, Wheaton still manages to get out. 3 yards. And they need twice as many on this 3rd down. Feeling some pressure, steps up, throws, and gets the 1st down. This is just a great game from Timmy Merritt tonight as he finds Stanley Whitehead. Extends the play, steps up in the pocket, finds an open man, drops it right off. It's a veteran play right there. Been here all 9 seasons of the RFL, still playing for the same team, 2 championships in, looking to potentially try to get a 3rd. He's got pressure. Great job there. Checks it down to Wheaton. Just making all the right decisions. Wheaton, stiff arm, still on his feet, and if he could have bounced outside, that could have been huge. There's another injury to an offensive lineman for the Black Knights. Excuse me, for the Bulldogs. So they're going to lose Cole Nickerson, who I think stepped in for Connor Bussing, so back up, getting injured along with the starter. They're down to their 3rd lineman. Timmy Merritt. Oh, doing too much here. Scrambles out, gets sacked by Quincy Jenkins, who's going to add to his sack total to try to help him out in his Defensive Rookie of the Year campaign. That is 4th down, too. Sensational season from the rookie out of Alabama. The Black Knights very much still in it. Saw a heck of a game earlier between the Huskies and the Sentinels, as the Huskies were able to best the Sentinels 34-27 and improve to 6-7 on the season as the Sentinels fall to 5-8. Again, the competition in the ARC East has been top tier as the Bulldogs look to keep the competition squared away in splits this season. But it doesn't look like there's going to be a split for the Black Knights if they can't come back in this 10-point deficit with less than 10 minutes left of the game. Quick throw, a nice read there. Saw the blitz and where it was coming from, threw right off of it. This defense 24th in takeaways, 0 tonight. So Gino Gannon has done a great job of taking care of the football. Last time they did play, he did throw 2 interceptions, so looks like he's watched some film, learned from his mistakes, and is making the better plays. They dive it up the middle with Cloud for a 5-yard gain. Shout out to the Relocation Football League of 40 live watching right now. If you are new to the Relocation Football League and looking to join, visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com, and apply to be a player, coach, even for college. It's the RFL season already in week 14, guys, man. Before you know it, it's going to be a month left of the regular season, and it's going to be playoff time where you're going to have to get it lit. You already know I got to start putting in the bag for the hype up. Here goes a throw down the field. Great ball, but he drops it after a big hit from Ike Page, and it's 4th down. He tried to throw a nice little back shoulder throw as he saw Page was playing up high, but Page still able to make the right adjustment to hit him right on the football. And how about this return from Jaheim Devontae? Gets to the 36-yard line. And Matt Wheaton, 74 yards and 13 carries here tonight. Timmy Merritt's going to fire, hits the out route, and look at the speed of Jake Winkleman. Gets all the way inside the 40 of the Black Knights territory. The ball was placed out there perfectly by Timmy Merritt, just having himself a game. Probably the most efficient he's been this season. You talk about locked in. He's locked in this rivalry game. And they'll wrestle Wheaton down after just 1 yard rush. Under 7 minutes left to go here. A touchdown will be huge for London. And for the Bulldogs, they're both London. And a field goal will be big for the Black Knights if they can force it. And here goes Wheaton. Breaking tackles, gets to the 20. They're in the red zone now. Again, Merritt just being highly efficient. Seen him spotted up over the middle. Quickly dumped it off before the pressure got there. Streeter to the right side. We'll go with some play action. Merritt to the end zone. Good defense. Swatted away by Sherrod Foster. The safety who's just been everywhere for the Black Knights tonight. Having himself a great game. Black Knights really cannot afford to give up a touchdown. Quick throw. Streeter quickly wrapped up by Roland Carter. And this is a huge down for the Black Knights. Hoping to force 3. Counter run play. Breaks the tackle. Almost was free for a first down and then some. But a secure tackle will be made after he was able to shake off Quincy Jenkins. Is that Sherrod Foster? No, it's not Sherrod Foster. It's Alumbi Eze who was able to catch him. I was going to say the safety literally has been everywhere. Even though he has. Field goal attempt for London. It's good. 13-point ball game. Still 2 possessions for the Black Knights. So they really need to score here. Touchdowns, nothing less. So he'll be brought down at the 28. Gino Gannon back out onto the field. Still the team at 10 points on the board. It will be a second game against the Bulldogs where they get shut out in the second half. That's a great ball right there. 8 yards. They just came off a tough loss to the Miners last week, 16-23, after going on a 3-game winning streak and dominantly winning against the Aviators, Gunners, and Bisons. Nice screen there. Executed to perfection. He's got a first down at the 44. Also stops the clock. And they will go on to play the Bulls next week, who they did beat when they were undefeated. And screen not working there. Gino Gannon fires. He's got Ayush Patel. What a move put there on Shaquille Tiller. They're moving. Gotta score. Be ideal to score before 2-minute warning strikes. And he is stuffed after just 2 yards. He will hurry up. Gino Gannon hit as he throws. You saw breaking in was his running back, Cloud. And this defense has done a great job. I mean, they've only given up 170 passing yards. That's pretty good. Gino Gannon, incomplete, low ball. And at this point, I think you got no choice but to go for it. You can't punt it away. 8 yards. Play action, fired, it's intercepted. Picked off by Shane Masters, and that should just about do it. You saw him try to quickly thread a ball over the middle before and went straight to Shane Masters. He dropped that one, but he will not drop it the second time, throwing straight to him. You see him right off the play action, tried to see if he could squeeze that in to Frederick Irvin, but I also don't think he ever got his eyes out there from inside to know that Shane Masters was sitting there. Threw it straight to him. Now all they got to do is run Wheaton. And with pleasure they will, as he will get 5 yards on that carry. 82 yards on the ground today. First down definitely will spell game over, as they will stop him. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. No, they won't run another play until then. And there it is. 2-minute warning has struck. And desperately needing a stop here. First down will be game over. And he's short. Timeout called. Sliver of a chance for the Black Knights, but they've got to score quickly, which is tough to do against this defense. And whoa, they gave him the first down? No challenge? Whoa. Wow. What? That's crazy right there. That was clearly short of a first down, and RIP to the Black Knights for not challenging it. I mean, that is crazy. Terrible spot, and they did not challenge it. And the Bulldogs going to run away with it now. There goes their final timeout. And 95 yards for Wheaton. Continuing to run up that total. Now they will finally punt it. Bad job on behalf of the Black Knights for any kind of chance. And this punt looks like it's going to be out at the 1 yard line. What a boot. Put right there near the end zone by Chandler Overton. And Gannon has got a completion out to Ayush Patel to the 21 yard line. Gino Gannon feeling the pressure, trying to extend the play, and he just takes the sack there. 6 sacks for the Bulldogs. And throws this away. 8 seconds remaining. And they'll just come out here for the old Hail Mary toss. They've got some burners. And a sack. That's recovered by Gino Cannon, and he's taken down for a safety, and that is how the game will end. 25-10. Crazy ending there. And the ARC East continues to be the most competitive division in RFL football, as they will drop the Black Knights to 8-5 and will improve to 8-5 themselves. You got the Celtic Tigers who play the Barons. They're the favorites. They could be 8-5. That's 3 8-5 teams potentially in the ARC East, and not including the Bulls. So this division is just nuts, man. Pretty sure we might get 3 guys going in, but with that being the end of that decision there, 25-10, the Bulldogs get it done and improve to 8-5. Oh, yeah, I already went through that, but that's it for Devil 2 times Tuesday, whatever we're going to call it, as the Black Knights are not able to get it done at home. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-by-Play Commentator. Premier games, look out for those again tomorrow, as we will have 5 games. No commentary on them if you're new. And I'll show you guys the stats and get out of here. See you guys for the game of the week on Friday between the Red Dragons and the Snowhawks. Till next time, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and Play-by-Play Commentator. And I'm out of here. Peace.